Okay, so this feels strange. Welcome to As It Is. I'm Gigi, and this is the first episode. I've been thinking about doing this for a while now. Not in a dramatic way, or this is my big project, or even to be some famous, because I really don't know who will listen to that. But I just needed a place where I can say what's been sitting in the back of my mind because I think a lot and I don't always have someone or somewhere to vent about those thoughts. I do talk to my friends and I do go out and live my life, but there are facts that but there are facts that don't really fit into all of my conversations with, I don't know, with people. You know, the kind, the ones that are a bit too honest or not fully formed yet, or just maybe, I don't know, uncomfortable. And I realized I wanted a space where I don't have to clean them or rearrange them before I say them. So that's what it is. I'm 33. I live near Paris. It sounds romantic when I say it like that. Mm, and sometimes it is, but most of the time it's just life because I'm not a tourist here. I really, really live here. So, you know, it's just life. It's work. It's grocery shopping. It's living and struggling with life and a lot of thinking. I'm speaking in English in that podcast, even though it's not my first language, but it is the language that I think in the most and that in my head and when I want to speak, I feel the most comfortable with. I'm not going to over explain that, but I will just say that it just feels right to me. When I speak English, I feel slightly different, maybe less attached to an old version of myself. Maybe, I don't know, mm, less judged. And I'm okay with not talking fully right. I'm okay with maybe doing some mistakes because what's the most important things to me are just to vent and speak my mind and reach people that maybe feel the same way and have to hear that they are not alone the way they are thinking. This podcast is not about giving advice, and I'm not looking to fix anyone, and definitely not here to pretend I figure life out because I haven't. Some days I feel very put together, and some days I feel like I'm improvising everything and I'm kind of swimming in the deep ocean with nothing to hold on to. So maybe it's more honest than pretending. There's something strange about being a person right now. We are constantly looking at other people's life on social media and on TV. We are measuring and adjusting just to fit in and just to feel belong and to feel like we also have some purpose. And sometimes I wonder, when did I start performing my own life? Do I even perform my own life, or do I just adjust so I can fit how others live? With my friends, I am energetic. I laugh loudly. I talk fast. I do a lot of dinners, and I leave some impression that I am that charismatic person. And I don't think it's an impression, but for example, last week I came back from dinner. I was laughing the whole night. Everyone thought I was glowing. And then I got home. I took off my shoes and I just sat on my couch and closed my eyes on the cushion, and that's it. And that silence felt louder than the dinner itself. That's the contrast that I'm talking about. It's what I give. It's like I get all the time that people say to me that because I love things, people wants to do them. And it's funny because I don't see it. Sometimes I just see someone who is trying very hard to be okay, and I don't know which version of me is the real one. I do get that people think that I'm funny. I don't know, maybe I am convincing, but I don't know really if charismatic is the word. When I am home, I'm quiet. I love my couch. I love my bed. I don't really want to talk anymore to anyone. I just want to watch my TV and be on my phone, just playing Sudoku or doing some puzzle. I'm 33, but I'm acting like I'm a 50-year-old person. And I'm not apologizing for that. I'm really comfortable with it. But I just, when I'm at home, I'm a completely different person. And it's not because I put some mask on, it's just that when I choose to be out with friends, I give all that energy of being with people. And when I'm home, I just need to rest from spending all that energy. But it doesn't mean that I don't want some closeness and being held. I do. I want to have someone in my life. So now it's the part when I say that I am single. So I do want someone to be here in my life, but I do want someone that we both feel comfortable being quiet together. I don't always say that out loud because it isn't that confident to say that. In our world, women my age, 30 ish, we have to be really confident, really independent, and really okay with being alone. So saying that I want to be in a relationship and I want to be held and I want to be close with someone here in my home, I guess it makes me a little bit vulnerable, even if some people think that it's understandable and it's totally legit. I sometimes feel that outside of my house. I really have to be like that really, really strong and altogether woman. But in my house, I just want to be that little puppy that is being taken care of. When I say I just want to be that little puppy being held, I mean it. Not weak, not dependent, just safe. There's something powerful about letting yourself be taken care of. And I don't always allow myself that. I don't always allow myself to feel that comfortable next to other people because I've been hurt before in that way that taught me not to be that vulnerable around people too fast and too easily. And sometimes I feel like maybe that's what keep people away from me. I'm really, really used to be alone. I've built a life where I can handle things on my own. But being independent doesn't mean I don't want someone to choose me. And I think that contradictions is something we don't talk about enough. I can be strong and still want softness. You can be capable and still want to feel safe with someone. Both things can exist in the same time. All this is new to me, sitting here recording this, knowing someone might actually hear it. It feels very vulnerable to me. I don't usually sit down and just talk without thinking really before I just say what I have to say. Usually, I just filter, I adjust, I soften certain thoughts, and here I'm trying not to and just be open and really vulnerable about what I think and how I think. And that's uncomfortable, but it also feels right. It won't always be structured, there won't always be conclusions. Sometimes it will just be some things that I noticed. Sometimes I will just tell a story that I had. Sometimes it will just be thoughts that stayed with me longer than it should have. And if you ever feel like you're the only one thinking something, maybe you aren't. Maybe we're just not saying it out loud. And maybe that place can be for you to know that you are not alone thinking the way you are. Maybe this space is just me trying to stop performing. And if that resonates with you, you are not alone. I'm Gigi, and this was As It Is.